Hello everyone, I'm Aditya Avare and I'm here as a coordinator of TPO's page portal, and we are here to conduct our second activity, which is pre-topic talk. On this activity, the first presenter of his topic is Pratiksha Dhole.
Hello everyone, my name is Pratiksha, and today for the pre-topic talk, I have chosen the topic social media as an addiction. So when I say social media, it basically means media through which we are connected socially, and addiction is an extreme verge of being used to something. So the whole term social media as an addiction basically means media which is causing us getting harmed by its extreme verge. According to the statistics of 2021, it has been shown that an average youth spend nearly 142 minutes on social media per day. And if we compare it to the statistics of 2012, then we can see that it was only 90 minutes. So we can see there is an exponential change. And if it's gonna stay the same in future also, then it's quite good to foresee now that our nation and so as our globe is in danger. And if it's gonna stay the same, then will harm us. And moreover, if we think that this social media is taking a lot of our time, and if we are continuing or if we are pursuing to give our time to it, then one day we'll lose our family, our friends, our career, and so many things, knowingly or unknowingly. And if we want to get rid of it, when we first think of getting rid of it, then you're gonna say no, we can't do it because it's an addiction and it's nearly impossible to get rid of it. But trust me, if you're gonna follow the steps that I'm going to tell you, then one day you'll also be happy and you'll get everything. So first of all, if you want to start, then you can go with the basic things, like you can find your own hobby which makes you more happy than scrolling pages on Instagram, finding someone on Facebook and commenting back someone on Twitter. And once you're done with it, then you can go with another things, like you can find your or you can create your own hobbies once you are done with it. And this way, I'd like to conclude my topic with the note that if you are dedicated, when there is a will, there is a way. So if you are dedicated to it, then one day you'll find the solution and you'll also be happy, and you will get rid of this addiction. Thank you.
That was an excellent presentation. So next, I would like to invite Yash Dhumke to have his talk. Yes, I'm sorry, you are inaudible. I think you are mute. 3.
Hello everyone, my name is Yash Sandeep Dhumke. My topic for today's activity is childhood, the best stage of life. Life is a story with many phases, and one big phase is childhood. No one is as innocent as a child, and sadly, no one can ever be a child always. Still, we enjoyed our childhood, which is a memorable journey for all of us. Childhood is a special phase where we all cared by everyone. Without any doubt, childhood is the most enjoyable period of our life. No one will deny the pleasure of being a child. We were all pampered the most being a child. The most gifted part of life is childhood. Our parents will have taken all the efforts to keep us comfortable. Parents put up their money and spend a lot of time to make a beautiful childhood for their kids. At the same time, we will utilize our parents' time and efforts in the right way. Accepting our parents as our first mentor is the biggest lesson we need to learn in our life. Childhood unfolds many other lessons to us, which we need to understand and follow the example. For the rest of our life, this period gives us so many chances, so many memories to learn from the mistakes and correct the mistakes in which we done in our childhood. As students, we should put our efforts to build ourselves into a great personality right from this stage, trying to bend for tough things from young age to help us to become a master in future. Thank you.
That was a very good presentation. Next, I would like to invite Akansha Dokre.
Hello everyone, I'm Akanksha. Today I'm going to talk about a very hot topic now these days, which is blockchain. So all of us must have been heard of blockchain. So what is blockchain, or it is a future, or it is just a myth? So today I'm going to answer some of these questions. So blockchain is basically a system of recording information, which allows us to buy or sell stuff in a way that it makes it difficult or impossible to hack or change. In 2008, a man named Satoshi Nakamoto, he came up, and very anonymous person came up with a way that people transact business with peer-to-peer as an asset. So blockchain, I think blockchain has a very high potential to change the world, because it is not just a Bitcoin or Ethereum. It is just a part of this blockchain. So don't confuse this blockchain with a Bitcoin. It is a very large and wide field. So I think it is a very huge topic. So all of us must have some knowledge in blockchain or investing as we grow up. As by learning, we should have some knowledge of investing and learning new technologies like blockchain, because uh, in my opinion, it is going to provide us a very vast jobs opportunities, because developers in blockchain are very less. As I heard in interview of Satoshi Nakamoto yesterday, he said that there are very less people who are very smart in this decentralized network, in peer-to-peer network system. So I think in this stage, like we are all searching for new jobs and opportunities. So I think this is a very good platform for all of us. So in my speech, I conclude that it is really going to change the world, because blockchain, it is a very wide platform, and it is a very full worldwide, because people are starting believing in it. So if people are going to believe in it, so I think it is going to be a big deal for all of us. So thank you.
Thank you. Then next, it is Nikita Mendarkar who is going to present her topic.
Hi, I am Nikita Mahindrakar. Today my topic is plastic pollution. Whenever you walk on the beach, do you notice plastic in the water or on the sand? Do you ever think that something should be done about this? Plastic pollution is something that's hurting the environment and is growing more and more every year. Plastic pollution is caused by people using ocean as a trash can. Plastic nowadays is one of the most harmful non-biodegradable or non-decomposable matter, causing an imbalance in the ecosystem. Not only faunas in the land, but also faunas in aquatic faunas are also suffering due to increase in number of plastic waste per year. Plastic plastic pollution is something. Plastic pollution is plastics are getting drained in the water bodies, causes an aquatic animals difficulties in survival. In Mumbai, most of the beaches are polluted and garbages are loaded with plastic, which clogs the sewage system. Every year, Mumbai gets flooded, uh, flooded in rainy season, causes where one of the most important issue is clogs the drain due to excessive plastic use. In order to mitigate this problem, we have to change our consumption behavior in a way that we can significantly reduce plastic use. Use of plastic bags should be banned, and it should be replaced by cloth bags. If we pay attention to the problem and make our contribution on a daily basis, plastic pollution and its adverse consequences could be mitigated in an effective manner. So we don't be drastic. Say no to plastic. Thank you.
That was a great presentation. Next, I would like to invite Nishigandha Bhushpa to present her topic.
Hello guys, I'm Nishigandha. Here is to talk about sustainable development is myth or reality. What is sustainable development? Did you hear this question, guys? I think yes, because nobody knows exactly about sustainable development, or you might be heard or read about it. So first of all, let's know what is sustainable development. Is defined as an approach to developing using resources in a way that allows them to others continue or exist to new generation. For example, use of recycled materials so that we can minimize use of natural resources. It is development that meets the needs of present without compromising ability of future generation to meet their own need. It is two-way concept, that is need and limitation. Every resource is necessary, but it is limited in nature. Now, big question is why sustainable development is necessary. Sustainable development always balance our social, economical, and environmental needs. It increase our use of recycled material. Overall it is used to growth economic growth. We see it is very vast approach with 17 goals, like it helps to eliminate poverty, reduce inequality, reduce pollution, provide quality education, clean water and sanitation. Also, it has four objectives which we must achieve, like stable economic growth, social progress and equality, conservation of natural resources, environmental protection. We see it is related to every part of ecosystem and human. So how can we say that it is myth? No, it is not myth. Sustainable development, it is reality, or better, it is need of current situation and future generation. India is an entrepreneurial nation. In India there is polluted cities like Delhi, Patna, Mumbai are become serious cases due to globalization and carbon emission. So we have to stop this pollution using natural resources, or we have to plantation, reduce use of plastics. Also, India has a steady growth towards sustainable development in field of health, education, agriculture. There has been improvement in clean water and sanitation in pandemic situation, also in sustainable agriculture and education. Uh, uh, Sustainable development always encourage us to conserve and renew our resources. We see then in short, it is our responsibility to achieve sustainable development. It is difficult to follow its vast approach, but not impossible. Then we have to aware people about its vast approach and benefit need. There is a role for community. We can reduce pollution, reduce crime like deforestation. We have to uh, like we have to preserve natural beauty and culture of our nation. In short, it is our responsibility. We have to uh, that is, and then last we have to consider yourself for, responsible for action, and that is the way we will serve sustainable development. It is not an theoretical concept, it will be in action of every people. We hope that sustainable development is in action of every people. I finish my talk. That's it. Thank you.
That was a very good presentation. Next, I would like to invite Pratiksha Patel to present her pre-topic talk.
Hello everyone, my name is Pratiksha Rajkumar Patil. I am going to talk on whether the scores are good measure of intelligence or not. So it is the most debated topic because of growing competition in various fields of education. First, we should understand intelligence means where the person has ability to not only acquire but also apply his knowledge and skills in day-to-day life, and grades are the indicators which measure your performance in school and show the teachers that how well you can retain the information. Recently, many educators suggested that there are various forms of intelligence. Even a student with less aptitude skill possess higher interpersonal skills. But these skills are not tested by any standardized test. That is, some framed set of questions cannot measure the progress of candidate. Even it can't measure your creativity or critical thinking. So yes, grades are important to get into good university, but grades don't define intelligence. Usually students do not apply anything in real life which they learn from school, which is the bad aspect of our education system. Therefore, we lose too many talented people. In general, someone may be expert in arts but poor in mathematics. So it doesn't mean he is not smart enough. Once Albert Einstein said that everybody is genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. So all I wish to point out here is that rather than running behind the grades only, we should look after each and every aspect of education. Schools should allow to provide skill-based training which ensure one thing, that is self-employment. And last but not least, each and every school should try to make sports compulsory, so that it will not only help student to embrace the bright career, but will also help our country in long run. Thank you.
So next, I would like to invite Roshan Made to present his topic.
Yes. Uh, Good evening, all. I am Roshan Vade, and my topic is artificial intelligence threat to human race. Instead of talking directly on our main topic, I will tell what is mean by artificial intelligence. So, artificial intelligence means ability of computer or computer control robot to perform tasks and that human does. With the help of computer, woman gives instruction to that device, and the device will work according to the instruction. Now we all know that humans are the smartest of all animals on this planet, and human always tries to complete his work in less time without taking much effort. Um, with the help of science, technology, and artificial intelligence, who have made our life a lot easier, and as artificial intelligence has thousands of advantages, but at last technology is emotionless. They don't have feelings, emotions like humans. They don't know what is right and what is wrong. They just follow the instruction given by humans. uh, and artificial intelligence is a different technology that human has ever produced because of its automation behavior. So if we keep ignoring social threats of artificial intelligence, it will be serious threat to humanity. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Roshan. It was a great presentation. Next, I would like to invite Ruturaj Ambore to present his topic.
Yes. So, good evening, everyone. I am Ruturaj Ambore, and I am going to talk on the topic of carbon emission. Carbon emission is definitely the single greatest environmental challenge that planet Earth is facing now. It's essential to understand the gravity of the situation. The fuel that we use power our home, cars, businesses, and more, heating up the planet faster than they expected. We are recording the hottest days and decades ever. That's what's alarming, that the temperature of the Earth is climbed to the highest point it has been ever been past 200, 1200 years. Was the only worse from here if we don't stop it now. As the planet is getting hotter, we need to collectively act right now. Instead of waiting more, the primary cause of carbon emission is the fossil fuel. Humans are begins with addicted to the burning them, which produces coal, oil, and greenhouse gases and more. The power plants, cars, and industries produces carbon dioxide, which stays in the atmosphere for 5 decades or more. This is the reason why the temperature of Earth is rising. The time is now to do something to prevent carbon emission, otherwise it will be irreversible. Electric and transportation contribute largely towards the carbon emission, so we must begin here. It was some important note that there was no silver bullet, and we must be all come together to tackle carbon emission as whole. Every home, business, industry, individual effort is required to tackle the crisis. The coal produces ton of carbon dioxide annually. We need to find ways to clean up coal. We can also tackle the carbon emission by beginning with the putting agriculture in the system. We must encourage the farmers to adopt farming practices. For the instant, they must be till land loss often. The plant trees on the vacant lands. Moreover, the same remaining needs to be applied to the industrial produce of the carbon dioxide. For instance, the transportation industry, cars, trucks, planes, and more produces 28% of the carbon dioxide emissions. Thus, we must be reduce the emission of the enhancing the fuel efficiency of the vehicle. And also, it is the high time when we get rid of the oil and gasoline based fuels and use the alternatives. On the individual level also, we must need to adopt the grammar and the healthier lifestyle, try to drive less and walk more on the public transport, get into the habit of recycling and avoiding unnecessary wastage of goods, save electricity by switching of appliances when not in use, and most importantly, plant trees. In a single tree can absorb ton of carbon dioxide in the lifetime. Thus remember to change the begins with you. Thank you.
That was a great presentation. Next, I would like to invite Saili Port to present her topic. So she is not here. So next, I would like to invite.
Hello.
You are here. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. You can continue, Saili.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I am Saili Ganeshpur. Today, I am going to speak about the most important topic, which is smart farming. Farming is a main need of every human being. It is very related to my life because my family background is also farmer. Agriculture is the backbone of our country. It acts as a major source of income in many countries along with India. More than 50% India's population is dependent on agriculture. First of all, what is smart farming? Smart farming is a management concept focused on providing the agriculture industry with the infrastructure to leverage advanced technology, including the big data, the clouds, and the internets of things for tracking, automating, and analyzing operations. Smart agriculture is used to enhance agriculture productivity, address agricultural based issues such food demands, and make farms more connected and intelligent. Smart farming refers to managing farms using modern information and communication technology to the increases the quantity and quality of the product. Smart farming system reduces the waste and improve productivity. Smart agriculture is used drones, robots, which is very helps in many ways. This improves data collection process and helps in wireless monitoring and controls. These are the advantages of the smart farming, and disadvantages of the smart farming are risk for child labors, environmental pollutions, health issues are created when use of chemicals are increases, and misuse of land. The smart farming needs availability of internet continuously. Moreover, internet connection is slow. This all about the smart farming advantages and disadvantages. Smart farming can make agriculture more profitable for the farmers. Thank you.
That was a great presentation. Next, I would like to invite Vaibhav Chavan to present this topic.
So, hello everyone. My name is Vaibhav Dilip Chavan, and my topic is education in Corona. So, as we know that at the end of 2019, coronavirus has been outbroken and world met with century's biggest pandemic. People were not ready for this. They didn't even think about this. And one of the badly affected field was education. Also, the global education system has been totally crashed, and the schools and colleges get closed because of the COVID-19 lockdown. And this is the point from where the bonding between teachers and students started to be weak. Also, because of the technology, people got adapted themselves very fastly, and the traditional offline classes got replaced by the virtual online meetings or online classes. But still, there are number of students who are from poor economical background. They didn't even afford the high cost laptop, mobile phones, and high internet speed. But also here, point to be mentioned that some government started initiative to distribute free laptop, mobile phones to the needy students. But I think it's not enough to reduce or decrease the inequality of the education in between the students. Also, the students who are depending on their schools for their daily meals or daily food, they are also going to be at the risk of hunger because of the school closure. And overall, if we are going to see, the schools and colleges are the places where students get to be socialized with their friends or with their peers, and they take a part in extracurricular activities like sports and arts. But because of the institution closure, that fun or that happiness, or we could say that gathering, is totally disappeared. And also, since long time not physically interacting with the friends or teachers, it may directly affect the mental health of a student. So as we are talking about the education in corona, then online examination is one of the important factor, and still there is no any assurance that really particular student giving the exam with the loyalty or with the cheating. And also, so this is the situation of education in a COVID-19. And apart from this, in conclusion, I could say the global education community has been largely successful to switch to the online education, but still it's highly doubtful that really online education could replace the offline education or not. But at the end, definitely I could say the different new technologies will arise in the future or in a post-COVID world for the online education. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
That was a very good topic presentation. So as all have presented their topic, I would like to declare that the activity here is over. Thank you.